time for Top That Trade. Joining us today is Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, an options trading pro. Here we go for our trader game. Round number one, pasta problem. Winter wheat hitting 110-year low. How are you carbo loading?
First off, we have to clarify which wheat is it that is used for bread and which wheat is used for other things, for pasta.
Right. There's Kansas City wheat, which is the higher protein, which is normally used for breads, which I can't eat anymore.
Okay. And then we get for the pasta, what are we looking at there?
We're looking at the winter wheat. The spring wheat's more for lower quality wheat.
So nobody's planting wheat. Why is that? It's crop rotation. People are getting better prices, or they think they're going to get better prices in corn and cotton. So why plant wheat?
Well, part of the problem, I think, is the U.S.-China trade war. And last year we had a very good winter wheat crop. You know, despite the fact that we had a lot of people realize that they plant winter wheat in the fall.
After the soybeans come out.
Dormant in the winter, and then in the spring it starts to spring up, and that's one of the first wheat crops of the year, and gives us an idea of how the crop's going to be.
It's like a gift after winter.
It's like a gift after winter.
Round number two, shale slumpers. Some shale stocks have been slammed. Which ones do you dig?
Covey Energy Partners. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, actually invested big in this. That's a stock you may want to take a look at.
Well, the Cowboys aren't doing it that well. But anyways, let's get into the stock. The stock I like is EQT. They're the third largest shale producer. Now, this stock was at, $35. It's down to $10. It's made a nice bottoming base. So from a risk-reward standpoint, I think these shale stocks and energy stocks in general offer some good opportunities. Again, it comes back to, I think, a lot of that sector was hurt on the global growth slowdown concerns, and I think that was overdone, as we've seen by the stock market having a healthy comeback.
Would you let them drill in your backyard?
Depends on which yard it is,
okay.
Nice one, Alan. Round number three, Japan Jolt. There's a chart coming from Japan, but will the situation seep over into the United States?
I'm a big lover of the 90s. Obviously, I am the 90s. But if you remember back then, everybody thought Japan was the real deal. And they now had 4 decades, that tells you how old I am, 4 decades of slowing growth and essentially stagnation. The chart between Japan's upswing and what we have right now in America are almost identical. Does that concern you?
No, not at all. You know why? You know why? Because the U.S. economy is so much more dynamic than China. In fact, one of the biggest Japan. And one of the things is here, the United States, of course, unlike Japan, has their own natural resources, for example.
Good point.
Here's your bonus round question for today. True or false? If trees show buds in November, it means that winter will last until May.
True.
That's too easy. That has to be false.
I happen to know Punxsutawney Phil, and that's how he gets his information.
If I gain
looks in November at the trees.
You know Punxsutawney Phil personally?
Well.
That's how he got his name, or is that how you got your name?
That's how I got my name.
So if I gain 15 pounds, that means the winter's going to last extra long. False. Absolutely false.
It's true.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing, guys. Business First Sam continues right after this.